It was 11:47 p.m. when Sarah's phone rang. She almost didn't answer. Her eyes were heavy from another long shift at the hospital. But when she saw the name flash across the screen, her heart skipped a beat. Dad. She hadn't spoken to him in over a year. Their last conversation had ended in shouting. He had told her she was selfish for leaving the family business to become a nurse. She had told him he was too stubborn to ever understand her dreams. They hadn't spoken since. Sarah hesitated. For a moment, she thought of ignoring it, but something inside her, maybe guilt, maybe love, made her swipe the screen. Hello? There was silence. Then a faint, trembling voice said, Sarah, I'm sorry. Her father's voice sounded weaker than she remembered, almost fragile. He told her he had been in and out of the hospital for the last few months. A heart condition. He didn't want to bother her, but tonight he was scared. Sarah's hands trembled. She grabbed her keys and rushed out into the cold, rainy night, not even changing out her scrubs. The drive. The streets were quiet. The city asleep. Raindrops kept hitting her windshield like tiny clocks, reminding her of every second she had wasted not calling him back. Every red light felt like punishment. Every turn reminded her of childhood. How he used to drop her off at school, always late, always smiling, saying, We're not late, we're fashionably on time. She smiled at the memory, tears blurring her vision. At the house. The house looked the same, but emptier when she entered. The familiar smell of her father's aftershave mixed with the faint scent of medicine. He was sitting in his old armchair, wrapped in a blanket, the TV on but silent. Dad, she whispered. He turned, eyes tired but warm. You came. She dropped to her knees beside him. Of course I came. They talked for hours, about everything and nothing, about her job, her mother, the house, his regrets, her fears. It was as if time had stopped to give them one last chance. At one point, he reached out, his fingers shaking. You became exactly what your mother hoped you'd be, he said. A healer, not just for others, but for me too. Sarah held his hand, tears falling freely. You were never a bad father. You just loved in your own way. He smiled. And you, my girl, loved enough for both of us. The morning after, Sarah must have fallen asleep on the couch beside him. When she woke up, sunlight filled the room. Birds were singing outside. Her father was still, peaceful. A faint smile rested on his lips. He was gone, a year later. Sarah stood by his grave, holding a bouquet of his favorite white lilies. She had rebuilt her life. Still a nurse, still caring for others, but with a lighter heart. Her father's watch hung on her wrist, ticking softly. You kept your last promise, Dad, she whispered. You called, and I came home. A tear slid down her cheek, but this time it was a tear of peace, not pain.